Hello my beautiful souls and welcome to my tarot card channel. If you're new here, my name is Jem, and in today's pick card reading, we're going to be discussing what are their late night thoughts about you. So in pick card readings, you can view them how you like. You can watch the whole video or watch whatever pile catches your eye. As long as you take what resonates and leave the rest, the way that I read tarot is about self-reflection. It is about showing you the different options you have, and it is about hyping you guys up to, bring back your power. And let you guys know how truly special you guys are. So, I also wanted to let you guys know that I wanted to give a shout out to a fan that helped supported me through Cashapp, tipped me. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Edgar. His Instagram is @𝐸𝑋𝑒𝑑re𝑠_of_dreams, and he paints inspirational scenes of his dreams and of nature. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure to do so. Thank you so much again for supporting my channel. Really means a lot to me. If you guys ever want to be shout out, let me know. I was thinking about maybe putting a list of my Patreon supporters at the end during my end cards. So if you guys think that'd be a great idea, definitely I'll put a comment in this video and just give it a like to let me know. So yeah, okay, so let's hop into the pile selection. So the pile selection today, the first pile, for pile 1, we have the word honey. And for your image is of this couple. They look like they're brushing their teeth together, and she's got a Polaroids or a camera with her, Sony camera, taking a picture of them, just enjoying their time. She's wearing a sweater, she's got curly hair. They're both brushing their teeth, and it looks like they're in the bathroom or something, just taking a photo. And then for pile 2, we have the word crushing. And so this person could be crushing on you, you could be crushing on them, and it could be a mutual thing. And your image is of this girl. She's sitting on this bed and she's on the phone, and she's a bunch of cute posters in her room. She's just on the phone having a good time. She looks like she has a wrist tattoo, or stickers on her arm and a band-aid. She's got these cute little bobby pins in her hair. She's got a rainbow on her shirt. She's got magazines on her bed, a bunch of photos of her and her friends on her walls, a little lava lamp, I think, a little stuffed animal on her bed. And she has a famous actor, I think, poster with a flower. If any of that catches your eye, please pick pile 2. And then lastly, for pile 3, we have this beautiful, gorgeous girl. She's got a wolf cut. She's got swooped bangs. She's got her nails a little bit longer. She's wearing a long sleeve shirt. She's more thinner eyebrows, the eyebrows that are thick at the front and then go thin at the end. She's got cute little lips. Her face, she's got blush on her face, so she's blushing. And she also has a beautiful chest. She's more on the bigger side of her chest. And I think behind her, there's these, she looks like she's in either a school, there's a bunch of windows behind her, a campus, or I'm not really sure, I can't really tell. So, but if that catches your eye, and we have you are rare, so if that catches your eye, please pick pile 3. Okay, let's hop into pile 1. Hello my beautiful pile 1s. If you chose this honey card, as well as this image, this will be your reading on what are their late night thoughts about you. So we're gonna put this honey card to the side. I have a ton of cards here that I'm gonna pull. Okay, so I'm gonna lay out the cards, but while I'm laying out the cards, I wanna give a quick reminder that my bio links to my website where I do sell affirmation t-shirts, and there's to serve as a reminder to you guys on how truly special you are and how blessed you are and abundant. And it's also a shirt that radiates that energy out, showing the people around you how special they are too, because the love that you put out into the universe is the love you receive tenfold. And I also sell bundle readings on there, as well as 30-minute single deck readings. So every single deck you see on my channel is listed there. So yeah, check those out. I'm really excited to do the bundle readings, and they're customizable. And of course, if you want to donate a deck to the channel through my Amazon wishlist, you can, and or tip me as well. It is available. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have the chemistry card, the Page of Cups. We have the kiss card. Little like this, and kiss, and kiss. My first kiss went a little like this, and kiss, and kiss. Okay, so there could be something about like a first kiss. That's what I was getting. There's a couple cards here. I'm gonna pull one of these to put down. Hold on, let me get, please give me a card to represent what are their late night thoughts about pile 1. Okay, we have You Don't Owe Me, pile 7. And we have I Don't Want to Lose You, or I Don't Want to Lose. I meant to say Don't Want to Lose You, but it says I Don't Want to Lose. Okay. All right, let me go grab my book real quick, and then we're gonna talk about the cards, and then we're gonna pull some index messages above them, and then I have some extra cards that I'm gonna pull out on top as well. My first kiss went a little like this, and kiss, and kiss. That song could be significant to you. I don't know why, but that like, I honestly haven't thought about that song in so long, so. But let me check out the Rose Tarot real quick. Final Rose. So this is the Four of Flutes. So the Four of Flutes represents reflection. It says, look at the vastness of the landscape from her villa. Okay, my beautiful pile 1. So we're gonna first start off with your thumbnail. So the thumbnail, what I'm getting from your thumbnail, what this person could be thinking about late at night with you is they could be thinking about living with you. They could be thinking about just doing everything with you, maybe brushing their teeth specifically with you, waking up in the morning, you know, jumping right into the bathroom, like taking showers together or brushing your teeth together, maybe even like doing everything together. I think this person gets all smiley. Maybe they want to take photos and like remember those like little things. They could definitely be thinking about late night kissing you. They could be doing a lot of self-reflection. We have the reflection card here. They could be also thinking about the chemistry you two have. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I think this person could definitely, there could be something about like a first kiss as well. I kept singing that song. And there could be also something about, they could be like what they're thinking about late at night is kissing you. I think also more than just kissing you. There could be something about like making love, because we do have this 10 of Wands here, which is literally that card. This person could be thinking about kissing you during that. This person could be just wanting to really just spend as much time as possible with you. I think this person's definitely one of those people that like don't want their own time alone. They're like the type of person that wants to be at your wayside like a lot. First grade cleaner. You got a first grade cleaner right here. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups says creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, and possibility. So let's see what it says about love in particular. So the Page of Cups says, for love, says the Page of Cups suggests a new relationship is coming your way. It comes as a pleasant surprise, so if you have been looking for love, you might be in luck. This relationship is likely to start in a dreamy romantic state that may feel something like a high school crush or even one-sided romance. At best, there may be a stolen kiss, a cute hand-holding, and the relationship might develop into something more mature. At worst, one of you will be sighing over the other while the other thinking about just being friends. In a established relationship, so if you're already in a relationship, this card could be representing your partner may surprise you with romantic gifts or other tokens of their appreciation for you. You both can renew the romance in the relationship by acting the way you did in the early days, by connecting when you were very much in love. Every day was a new joy. Surprise your partner with love of acts of kindness. Whenever spontaneously, you can both try to set aside differences for a while living in the moment, and maybe even pretending like you're dating again, or, like something that maybe it's like there's something about like consistently dating, like you don't ever want to lose the dating. You want to feel like you're always dating, not like roommates. It says, give yourself permission to act as though you're kids for a day and throw off the worries and responsibilities. Okay, so this person could be like reflecting on maybe wanting to they could be thinking about maybe wanting to like get you gifts or something, or show more appreciation towards you. That could be something that they're thinking of late at night. Just out of their own like love for you, not in a like conditional way, because it says you don't owe me. So this person's not trying to be like a conditional type of love with you. Like this person just wants to show you their appreciation and their love for you, like out of their own, spontaneous actions. There could be something also, I think this person, for some of you, this could also be like a first kiss, so like a new relationship, especially with the pile one. One talks about new beginnings, and the Page of Cups is usually the guy on the knight, like he's on the horse. Jesus, he's on the horse. He's on a horse, and he's like basically coming towards you with a love offering. So this person could be wanting to, maybe for some of you, maybe this person's late night thinking about like buying you flowers or something, or buying you some sort of like showing in some way their appreciation for you, and then like maybe asking you out or taking you on a date. There could be something of that kind, showing you their appreciation. For some of you, if you guys are already in relationships, I think this person's very unconditional and really wants to show you their love and appreciation for you unconditionally. They don't want to make you feel like you owe them. It's not like they do it because they're trying to get something out of you. Like this person genuinely loves you. And I think they also are definitely feeling very like they have like butterflies, or they're excited to be in this relationship, because we do have like starts in like a dreamy romantic state. I think this person's definitely feeling very romantic towards you. I think this person could be wanting to like take you out on dates, or like definitely have that like, part of the relationship where you guys never lose the sense of dating. I was also kind of getting, for some of you, there could have been some conflict that's like slightly there, a little bit. It's a little bit there. And it was talking about this person could be doing some self-reflection on that. They could be asking themselves like, looking inward, asking themselves like, I'm going to read exactly what this card says real quick. This card says, it talks about the vastness of the landscape from her villa. She takes a moment to reponder all that's on her plate, the ups and downs of responsibilities, so many decisions to make, overwhelmingness. It's tough to put on her fancy dress and be present for the most important social event held in her honor, even though her glass is full with many suitors and opportunities for adventure are flowing her. She pushes it all away for a moment and cancels her plans with creating space needed to reflect. Shift perspectives and make decisions from a refreshed point of view. It says tuning in, alone time, contemplation, shifting perspectives. Okay, so there could be something about this person, like late at night, what they're thinking about is maybe taking some time for themselves. Maybe they are given time for themselves. Maybe there's like some space at the moment, and they're really using that time to tune in and try to like change their perspective on the way they're perceiving it. Because maybe the way that they're perceiving it right now might be limiting or holding them back from this, having a more healthy relationship with you. I think this person could be maybe reflecting on their own insecurities. This person, maybe that's you too. There could be some sort of sense of like, a bit of controllingness, like due to feeling uncomfortable. That could be at play a little bit. But other than that, though, I think there's definitely, like, this is a positive message. Like, there's so many positive messages here. We could get more into this card, but I'm probably going to have to get more into it for the 18 plus extended. So if you want to check out the 18 plus extended, it is linked in the bio. Or in the description, I meant. And, but yeah, this person definitely is thinking about making love to you, definitely wants to be romantic with you, and maybe, like, the making love is more, like, romantic. Yeah, so that's what I have with your cards. And I had one more message, but I forgot real quick. There could be something significant about bees. Maybe hardworking. Maybe you two are very hardworking. Like the worker bee is usually, and like sometimes when you overwork yourself, you sting. So there could be something about maybe that's the reason. And also it said the Page of Cups. It said something about like putting your, the pain aside, like not ignoring it or repressing it. Of course, you want to have those conversations about it, but it, like, the message that I kept getting is like there's so many different opportunities being handed to the two of you, or so many great things happening and like being, brought to you, that why don't we change your perspective and look more and try to look more on the positives and focus more on the positives rather than what is lacking, and being more present in the moment. So there could be something about that. Obviously you don't want to push your anger aside, but sometimes it's good to like let go, because what you've already communicated, the person already understands and they've taken in, and they could be doing their best to try to work on it. You know what I mean? Obviously, respect yourself and your boundaries and yada yada, but there could just be a message about that for some of you. So take it how it resonates. All right, so the other things that we have, so the reason why I say maybe there could be something about reflecting about insecurities. We have romantic love, so definitely was getting that. Then we have making them insecure by pushing on their insecurities. That could be something that they're reflecting on. And then we have is just thirsty. So I think this person, they could be thirsty while thinking about you late at night, and that could be something that's like, replaying in their head as like maybe being with you or doing things to you. We also have it says the insecurity part. So there could be something about maybe this is you or this is them. So that could be something that maybe is calling for self-reflection, that this person could be reflecting on and asking themselves, like, they could be taking things a little bit more personally or a little bit more sensitive than it has to be. And they could be looking in the mirror and being like, oh, it's because, this is something that's very sensitive to me. This is something I'm a little bit, insecure about. And they could be like wanting to communicate that to you. So that's what I have with that. Let's pull some index messages. So what are some what does pile one, what are some late night thoughts about pile one? We have, I just need some space. Yeah, so there could be something about like needing a little bit, some space. Maybe someone's feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and it could be due to just feeling uncomfortable, and the best way that they may know how to, to help themselves is by just giving themselves some space. What else? We have wish things were better. Okay, so that could be for some of you that might resonate. I saw gym bro. They could be maybe you two go to the gym together. It says, I want to be more than friends. It says, I want to touch you. Those could be things that they're like talking, they're thinking about. These are the late night thoughts. We have, I feel like you don't care. We have, I'm sorry. We have, I hope you will wait for me. These messages are interesting. And it says, let me apologize. And it said 7. So this person could be like wanting to apologize. It says, I will do anything for you. And we have, I stalk you. Ooh. It says, please give me time. I've never felt this way. Okay, so that's what we have with those. Let's see what we get with the index messages. We have supportive. This person could want to be supportive of you, or this person's supportive of you. Maybe this person's thinking about supporting you in some way. maybe like, again, like they want to like maybe reconcile with you. For some of you, could be like they want to like amend whatever and like bring you flowers and stuff. We have mirroring. This person could be maybe a gift giver. We have mirroring. Maybe you guys are two both mirroring that energy. We have fears. So there could be some fears that are causing these insecurities, or there's fears behind these insecurities, and maybe sometimes it's better to just ask questions instead of assuming how somebody, you know, because I know sometimes our feelings get hurt and it's because we're interpreting what happened differently than from what our partner intended. So sometimes instead of assuming and being like, you did this, yada, yada, sometimes it's better to ask questions and be like, hey, you know, did you mean when you said this, when you said like when you were asking me what I was going to eat or like if I was going to eat that, you didn't mean that, you didn't say it in a way that I was commenting about my weight. And then your partner's like, no, that's not what I meant. You know, I wanted to just ask like, you know, what you were going to eat because I didn't know if we should eat together or yada, yada. And like sometimes our insecurities, you know, block what's actually happening. You know, and that's why we take it a little bit personally than it has to. So sometimes it's better to just ask questions. This person could be Caucasian. I just saw Caucasian. This person could be addicted to you. It says be to attract. What? What did I mean by this? Be to attract. What? Huh? What did I mean by that? Oh my god. And then we have your life is as good as your mindset. Be to attract. Oh, okay. So it could be like, if you want somebody to, if you want to be a certain way and you want your partner to be a certain way, you need to lead by example. So like if you want like instead of projecting what you want and trying to live through your partner, because it's easier to drop and project what you want onto other people instead of doing it yourself. Instead of doing that, because it's just going to cause you frustration and sabotage your relationship, it's better to become that person you want to date. And then that is who you attract. Okay, let's see what else we have. They could want to introduce you to their family. We have, I'm jealous of you. That's interesting. We have planning a proposal. We have who flirts with you. I saw TikTok. Can we make babies? And we have, I saw USA came out. USA! Okay, and then lastly, we have shadow side. It says, you made me realize my flaws. This person could be reflecting on that, or just thinking about like their late night thought is like they're thinking about like their own flaws, and they're like, wow, like this relationship has really, or this connection has really made me look at myself in the mirror and be like, wow, like there are still things that I need to work through in order to be in a fulfilling relationship and to have this happy connection. We have rejection. It says, how have you experienced rejection? This could be a question to leave off the reading with. It says, how have you experienced rejection? How can you show rejected parts of yourself with love and acceptance? So for example, if you felt rejected ever in the past, this could be something that maybe is causing the insecurities. So like this could be something about like if you were rejected in the past by somebody and you could be assuming that this person is also doing the same, but it may not be the case. So there could be something about answering this question. If you guys want to answer this question, if you feel confident or enough, or feel comfortable enough, I meant, to respond to this in the comments, I would love to see and respond, and maybe even share myself if you guys are interested. And then we have vulnerability. It says, what makes you feel unsafe and vulnerable? So there could be something about maybe opening your heart up and being more vulnerable with this person. Maybe this person, this could be their side, you know, and they're thinking about what they're reflecting on is being more vulnerable to this connection and opening up more. And again, like coming back, apologizing, being like, hey, you know, I realized, you know, they took the time to reflect and be like, you know, I'm sorry. And I let my fears get the best of me, and rada rada. So that is what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, check out my 18 Plus Extended, and check out my other readings if you're interested. Leave a comment, leave a like. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile twos. If you chose the crushing card as well as this image, this will be your reading on what are their late night thoughts about you. So we are going to have an 18 plus extended to this, FYI, and also I wanted to give a quick reminder, my bio links to my website where I sell words of affirmation t-shirts to serve as a reminder to you on how truly blessed you are, and also radiate that energy to the people around you so they are also uplifted, because the way that you shine, you uplift other people around you. And also the love that you put out into the universe is the love you receive back tenfold. I also have bundle readings, so I have the ultimate love reading, ultimate career reading, ultimate 18 plus reading, all listed there. I'm gonna ask you guys, I think I'm gonna take a poll and ask you guys, what do you think the best price range is for those? So keep an eye out for that. And if you want to donate a deck or tip me, you can through there. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking. So sorry. Thank you so much for listening, and let's hop into your reading. So we have the crushing card. I'm going to lay this card out real quick because I'm going to have to edit it. Put a little some stickers on there. We have worth waiting for. We have King of Mirrors in reverse. We have the crushing card. I'm going to put this crushing card to the side. We have King of Swords. So interesting, we have two kings. This person could be very much in their masculine. You could also be very feminine. I feel like there could be like a duality with that. We have reciprocity. Reciprocate. Reciprocate, my love. Oh wait, this is actually supposed to be for whoopsie daisies. That's not supposed to be for now. Whoops. That's for the end. That's something we'll reflect on. Okay, so we have these here. Yeah, I was definitely getting that. And then we have wants to hold your hand. This will also be off to the side. Okay, let's get one. Hold on one second, my loves. Let me shuffle this here and pull a card. What are some of Pile 2's person's late night thoughts about Pile 2? Do you think about me? Wow, it's actually kind of crazy that we've been getting so many sevens, and like this person's definitely, we're literally talking about what are their late night thoughts about you. So like, what are they reflecting on? And we literally continue to get the number 7, which is about self-reflection. So that's pretty crazy. This person could be like a little bit, it's interesting how this card talks about like they're taking off the glasses, and usually when you wear glasses, you see things clearly. So the way that they're taking it off is I think their ego might be getting in the way a little bit of this connection. I think they might be a little bit like having some clouded judgment because their own mind is like overthinking. That's what I'm kind of getting. So Pile 2, what are this person's late night thoughts about you? Ooh, cracked my back. I think this person could be wanting to call you. This person could be thinking about maybe sexting you. This person could be thinking about like their late night thought is like they just want to like call you. They could want to pick up the phone, call you, chat, text you, be like, hey, what you up to? What you up to? I think this person like wants to see what you're doing, where are you going, like how you been, what you've been up to. I think also like this person could want to like call you. It's kind of giving like they want to like talk to you in their like sexy voice, like either in the morning or like at night when they're tired. Like, like it's kind of giving, how Scream, the character of Scream was like talking over the phone. He's like, what are you doing? So there could be something about that. This person's trying to like find a way to seduce you over the phone. I'm also kind of getting like, what are you up to, Buttercup? Like they just want to like, I feel like you're very cutesy. I think you have like a really cute room. Your room could be really like decorated nicely. You could have really pretty hair. I think this person stutters a lot. I think this person you might catch this person off guard, and like this person like is like, You could also have really nice outfits. I think this person definitely is crushing on you, pile 2. And it could definitely be mutual. So let's see what the cards say here. So 4 of Swords. If you want to see the 𝐸𝑋𝑒 Plus extended, you can. That will be linked in the description. And it will also be tagged in the corner here at some point. So keep an eye out for that. But this card in particular says around the lines of, you know, pleasuring themselves. So you could be on their mind, and they could be thinking about you and then taking action towards that. And it says, do you think about me? This person's wondering how you feel about them. I think this person's wondering, like, you know, do they like me? They could be maybe stalking your page a little bit, like checking out what you've been up to, what you're doing. We also have angry. We also have aggressive. So it's interesting how that came out. So I will keep that in mind, and we'll look at what these cards mean first. So I think this person is thinking, like, they feel like you're worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. This could just be a message from the universe talking to you personally, saying, you know, within divine time, like, your love life will be what it is you want. Just be patient and give it some time. And whether it's with this person or not, you will be truly happy on what ends up the way it ends up playing out. So let's see what we have with the King of Mirrors. So the King of Mirrors. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look for it. King of Mirrors. King of Mirrors is Swords. So we have King of Swords twice, guys. We have King of Swords upright and in reverse. What the fuck? Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so the King of Mirrors here says as he sits... I think this guy... Okay, before I jump to conclusions. We have as he sits in his ivory tower of privilege... drop truth bombs left and right. His intellectual... I think this person could be someone that's very honest and not afraid to say it how it is. This person may have no filter. We have... but not in a way of, like... This person could be a little bit mean, but, like, not intentionally trying to be. We have this intellectual... Maybe you guys are both, like, similar. He has, after all, graduated with prestige from the highest... This person could wear glasses from the highest institutions and collected impressive degrees for his accomplishments. This person could be a highly educated person. He has read every book, traveled the world, absorbed information, and processed it all into true knowledge. He's genuinely trying to be helpful, though it can sometimes be perceived as smugness. It would serve him well to be more mindful of his delivery, so that this person might not know how to best, like, communicate with consideration of other people's feelings. It says he genuinely tries to be helpful. It would serve him well to be more mindful of his delivery, so that what he has to share can be received. It says intellectual, smarty pants, truth bombs, authority, privilege. Okay. And then the King of Swords in the Rider-Waite says... says mental clarity, intellectual power, authority, and truth. Wow. Okay, we literally got the same thing twice. I mean, it's the same card, so yeah, that would make sense. I think this person, they could be thinking about wanting to share something with you, or maybe this person is kind of like, damn, maybe I should have said this in a different way, because I might have said something, I meant to say something in a better way, but it might, like, they just want to be honest with you. This person's very, very honest, and they always will be honest. But sometimes it might come off a little bit cold. This person definitely could have authority. This person could be maybe a little bit older than you. Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. honey came out. So there could be something about that. I accidentally just smacked off all these cards that I already used, and the card that appeared under it was honey. This person could like be very smart. What this person could be thinking about is maybe how smart you are, maybe how the way you communicate and that you always tell the truth, and that person could really like those things about you. This person could feel like you're a smarty pants. You could really also like to tell it how it is and like put this person in their place. I'm kind of getting like that 70s show, the girl what's her name? Let me be respectful and remember her name. The woman that's dating or married to Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher, wife. 𝑸𝑒𝑋𝑒𝑒𝑄𝑒𝑒. This girl. It's kind of giving her. So, you know in that 70s show, she's like, she kind of puts Kelso in his place and she's like, you idiot. Or like, she's kind of like, but she doesn't mean it and it kind of hurts his feelings. But like, she's kind of like, she's this really preppy, popular girl. She's giving like, I'm a nurse vibes. And she also is just like, she's kind of like also kind of like a chihuahua. She's short, but like she's also like a little bit aggressive and passionate. So this person could really like those things about you. Maybe some of you could be like Latina or give like spicy Latina vibes. La tóxica. But obviously don't romanticize that. It's not okay to be toxic in a relationship. I'm just saying you could be a little bit like, you know, maybe that's you and this person could like those things about you. This person could be maybe very calm and cool, calm, collected, and like they're very smart, and then you're like that side to them that's like, okay, like you're like that side to them that's like, pull yourself together, or like you're kind of like, okay, if you don't bring me out to dinner, then we're not going out, or like I'm not here to play games, okay? You better, like, if you don't call me in the morning, I'm not answering your phones. I'm not here for some booty call. And then you, like, hang up on them. And then they're like, they, like, think about it. And they're sitting down. They're like, damn, I just got put in my place. And then they're thinking about it. And they're like, and then they apologize. And they're like, hey, okay. So that's what I have with that. That's what it's making me think of. So let's see what we get with your cards. So this person could want to hold your hand. This person could be thinking about holding your hands. I think this person could be like stalking your page, maybe stalking your social media. Another message I was getting, if you don't relate to being the aggressive, like the aggressor, or like the more angry one, maybe you struggle with anger a little bit. That could be something you're working through. If that doesn't not relate to you, then maybe that's on the other hand, maybe that's who this person is, because we do have these cards here. And if that's the case, there could be something about this person maybe gets very angry quickly. And those could be some red flags to, you know, keep an eye out for. This person could maybe have some sort of issues with self-esteem, and like things get very angry to them because they don't know how to regulate their emotions. And they might struggle with perfectionism. But besides all those negative thoughts, let's talk more about the positive. So this person could also just be, what they could be thinking about is being a little bit more on the dominant side when it comes to being romantic with you, like, you know, kissing you, like wanting to be with you. They could be somebody who's a little bit more like takes charge, being a little bit more aggressive, and they're kind of like, I want to blank the blank out of you. You know what I'm saying, right? Because there could be something about like, maybe they're a little bit angry and it's like they want to like, they're like, okay, let's take it to the bedroom. So we have reciprocity. It says, I want to have equal give and take. There could be something about having expectations on how you want to be treated, and maybe this person isn't living to those expectations. And there could be something about like getting upset with this person, being like, hey, like, what the you're not living to my expectations. And that could be making them feel not good enough for you. Because everybody's different, and like you can't expect somebody to meet all your needs or love you a certain way because maybe they don't know how, or maybe they are just not that way. Maybe they want to show you in their own way because, you know, they want to show you the way that they know how to show love. So there could be something about that. And then lastly, we have forgiveness. It says, how can you practice forgiveness towards your shadow self? So finding forgiveness for yourself, like being more forgiving for yourself. There's nothing wrong with being who it is you are, like, and being honest and saying the truth. Sometimes we need those people, like, not sometimes, we need those people to be honest and be like, hey, like, I'm going to be honest with you because no one else is going to. This sucks, or like, this is how I feel about it. And like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to upset you, but this is how I feel about it. So someone could definitely be Libra. Oh my God. We also have swords here. So there could definitely be a lot of air signs in this pile. We also have perception. It says, how do we think others see you? How would you like to be seen and why? So that could be a question to reflect on. If you guys feel comfortable enough to share your answers in the comments, I would love to read them and also respond and maybe even share my own interpretation or my own opinion for myself, like answer the questions myself. So we have, you are so funny. You might, like, this person could be thinking about, like, their late night thoughts about you is like they're thinking about chatting with you over the phone late at night and like just goofing off and like making jokes. This person really like to talk to you. We have, you're so funny. What else do we have? There could be something about, you could be someone that like are crushing on somebody, and you know when like, you know when you're like, you're like, she found that joke a little bit too funny. She's smacking. She's like, oh my God, you're so funny. There could be something about that. Or you could maybe make this person really laugh, and it's like, it's kind of obvious that this person likes you because they like can't stop laughing at all your jokes. We have hard worker. This person could be a really hard worker. You could be a really hard worker. They could be hard at work. We are trying to get your attention. Okay, this person could really want to try to get your attention. Yeah, definitely keep getting stalking. So definitely stalking your page, looking at what you're up to, wanting to know what you're up to. We have shadow work. This could be talking about reflecting on some shadow work or looking towards that. What else do we have? We have wearing a mask with you. So this person could be like maybe trying to be on like, they could be wanting to show you their good side, and they're kind of like being on their best behavior because they really, really want to impress you. Not in a way of being like manipulative or anything, like, or in a bad way. I think this person's just like how we all, like when we first meet somebody, when we're first getting to know somebody, like we put on our best side because they, you know, we don't want them to think of us in a certain way. So there could be something about that. This person could be emotionally intelligent, or this person could find you to be very emotionally intelligent. And that's like their late night thoughts. Someone could have curly hair. You could have curly hair. It said curly hair. What else do you have? Trustworthy. This person could be trustworthy. This person feels like you're trustworthy. Someone could be Italian. We also have travel. We have Delulu. This person could be feeling like maybe they're delusional about it. It says, I get so nervous when we make eye contact. Maybe this person could really like making eye contact with you. You could have really nice eyes to look at, and you might make this person nervous. I think you could have like doe eyes, and like you kind of show with your eyes that you love them, and they're kind of like, they get like, and I think you like really excite them in many ways. Pile 2. Okay, so that is what I have for your reading. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing, let me know how I did in the comments. And I'll see you in one of the next ones. If you want to check out the 18 Plus Extended, I do have it. So it's in the description. Check it out. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. Huh? 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, my name is Jem. I don't know why I introduced myself, so sorry about that. We got a thumbnail. So if you pick this or this card, you are rare. This will be your reading on what this person's late night thoughts are about you. So we have a bunch of cards here. Hold on, let me cover this one because it's a little bit spicy. I'm gonna have to blur it out a little bit. But while I'm laying down the cards, I want to let you guys know I do have a website where I have words of affirmation t-shirts. So every shirt there has a certain message with the angel numbers on it. The purpose of them is to remind you on how truly special you are and show you your own abundance, but also radiate that abundance to the people around you, because the love that you put out into the universe is the love that you receive back tenfold. So, also you could donate a deck to the channel or tip me through Cashapp. I also sell bundle readings there. So the ultimate 18+ extended, the ultimate love reading, career reading, shadow work reading. I'm gonna ask you guys what price range after this. I'm gonna ask you guys take a poll on what you guys think the price range of those should be. So keep an eye out for those. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. So let's hop into your reading. So we're gonna put this You Are Rare card to the side. We have mute. We have drama. I like your homie, na a. I ain't judge your homie, not your homie, na a. You don't know me, yeah. We got drama. It's kind of making me think of another song. It's like, ain't no one no drama, nama. What is that? I don't know what song it is. And then we have, I'm gonna put this one on top of this one, so it's a little bit easier for myself. And then we have, take one of these cards. We have I Desire You. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna show this just a little bit so you can see what it is, and then I'll put a little sticker on them. On them itty bitties, or them bitties. All right, pile 3. I almost said 2. Jesus Christ. 2, the number 2. Maybe your angel number is 222 or 222, which represents relationships. And we have 7 again. Bro, we've been getting 7 in all the readings. So a lot of self-reflection is coming out. But yeah, let's start off with your image. So pile 3. What I was getting with your image is I think this person, their late night thoughts of you are definitely, this person finds you to be so sexy. Like, this person literally finds you to be their ideal woman. Like the look, the way you look, the way your body, the way you think, you're passionate, you're optimistic, you're, outgoing, you're bubbly, you just maybe a little bit sassy too, little, she's a little cunty. She's a little she's not afraid to be sensual. She's not afraid to show her sexuality. She's just so in love with herself and so not afraid to be yourself and show your actual self to others. So we have the I Desire You card, the Mute card, the Stay Optimistic About Your Love Life, and then we have the Knave of Chalices and the King of Swords. Interesting, we have King of Swords came out again. Let's see what these mean, because I low-key forgot real quick. Let's refresh my memory real quick. So the King of Swords says fondling. Love is made of strength. True love is capable of going beyond strength. There are different kinds of strength. And then we have Knave of Chalices in reverse. We have jealousy. Doubts are slinking along in the distance. You might find a way to meet in spite of considerable distance. And we have Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles represents, it says, If you're looking for love, you may find that work or other commitments are taking over your life, leaving little time or energy to invest in a new relationship. This is time you have choose wisely. Be careful on where your priorities lie. If you are keen to find a partner, then you may need to stop other activities to free up some time. If you are in a committed relationship, you and your partner might be finding trouble finding time for each other. Your responsibilities and projects might boggle you down. One or both might prioritize work or business ahead of each other, leaving the other person feeling neglected. Unless you address it, the pattern may continue. May matters increasingly difficult as time goes on. You may find it helps to sit down together and plan out some time. Things you want as a couple. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles, and then, okay, so what I'm getting so far is, what is this person jealous of? This person could be jealous of your relationship with somebody else. You could be maybe juggling between two people. You could be juggling between work and relationships, and this person's kind of jealous that you are spending your time with other things, whether it's a person or with work. There could also be something about this person, their late night thoughts is they want to fondle you. That's literally straight up what came out. This person desires you. This person's thinking about you, desiring you. This person could be wanting to stay open-minded towards this connection and like still have some hope or positively thinking towards this. They could be maybe a mute towards you, or you could be mute towards them. Like you haven't really spoke to them. You could be kind of silenced to them, maybe giving them the silent treatment. They could be doing that to you. There could definitely be some jealousy at play, like a third party situation, because we have it like in both of these cards. There's somebody in the background. So, and let's see what we have with the Seven of Roses. So the Seven of Roses says, I just want to get the whole picture before I pull together what I'm thinking. Seven of Roses. It says drama. Through the journey are completely your own. The presence of others competing alongside us is difficult to ignore. Everyone wants to be center of attention, while most are genuinely here for the right reasons. There are those that let jealousy and insecurities get the best of them. Resorting to their theatricals of drama will certainly be rewarded with plenty of airtime, even if it's for the wrong reasons. But once the show's over, it will be left in the dust and forgotten. This might pose challenges to the success you've made along your path. But don't let that overwhelming drama discourage you from continuing forward. Your self-confidence and achievements you might have equipped you to overcome such silly obstacles. It says theatrics, jealousy, overwhelming, drawing attention. Okay, pile 3. I think this person is jealous. Whatever the hell, the main message we continuously keep getting is this person's jealous. I don't know if they're jealous of you. I don't know if they're jealous of what it is you have. I don't know if they're jealous that you're in another relationship, or that you're with somebody else, or that you're talking to somebody else. I don't know if they're jealous because of whatever. But I think they're feeling in some way like neglected by you. And it could be vice versa, like a mutual thing. It's kind of giving like someone had prioritized other things rather than this connection. And I'm kind of getting like, okay, for some of you, this could be like a really specific message, but for some of you, I'm getting like this person kind of like was like playing games, and they're like prioritizing other things. They're like traveling, or they're like focusing on their work, or they're talking to other bitches. And then they're like kind of like expecting you to like wait around for them in some way. And then like you didn't, and you like just exited their life because you know what you're worth and you respect yourself. And this person's like, fuck, I fucked up. Or fuck, like I'm jealous. Like they're jealous that, you know, things ended the way that they did or ended up the way that they did. That could be a really specific message. I'm also kind of getting, if that's not the case, this could just be that this person is jealous of your connection with somebody else, or this person maybe is, what their late night thoughts are, or is thinking that you're jealous of their connection with somebody else. And you could be like, not even thinking twice about them. Like, you may not even really give a shit, but they're kind of like, they're thinking more, they're projecting, like they're thinking more about it than you are. Like, they could be like thinking about you while they're in another connection, or there could be something about, you could be in another connection, you're happy, and like this person's still thinking about you. What else am I getting? It's kind of giving like this person, there's something about like this person, someone being neglectful, and someone kind of like not really being considerate, or like they're kind of like selfish in a way. Like, okay, I'm kind of getting like this person was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take my cake and eat it too. Like, I'm gonna, you know, flirt with all these people, and like, you know, I'm so happy I get to do whatever it is I want, I'm free. And then the second you're like, no, I'm not gonna, or like they're like, no, I'm not gonna accept that energy. Like, I'm, you know, you either have me or you don't have, like, there's not gonna be a two-party situation. Like, I'm not your second choice. And you've removed yourself from that. Like, they're kind of like there's just something about, this person's now throwing like a fucking fit. They're throwing like, you know, they're screaming like a child, throwing their hands up and down and being like, feeling neglected. But it's like, it's giving like having some sort of issue with not being able to, they're almost like they're constantly chasing, or like they're constantly relying on getting their needs met from somebody else, or maybe somebody that can't provide them their needs. So it's like they constantly are having this cycle of feeling neglected, like they're chasing after this neglectful father within other relationships. That could be a really specific message for some of you, but I'm also kind of getting like, there could have been something about that, and then what I'm getting is what this person's thinking about is like, I feel like you kind of, if that resonates with you, where it was like you were, you know, trying to be with this person and they weren't treating you right, and you finally like picked up your shit and left, and now you're like still staying optimistic about your love life, but like you kind of like, you forgot about them, you're kind of like, bye to the past, you go into the fucking shadow realm, you go, and now they're kind of like, they're jealous. Now they're kind of like, damn, like, I desire you, I still want you, but like, listen, I'm not here to play games. Like, this, it's really giving pile 3 that you like found, you know, your own self-worth, you know your own value. And like, if somebody doesn't know what they want, if somebody's here acting like a child and like thinks that they could just do whatever it is they please, that's not the case. And like, you're allowed to have your wants and needs. You don't owe somebody to wait around for them and think that, you know, if it's not what you want, then that's their fucking problem. And I feel like they're definitely jealous about it. They're definitely like upset about it. Still, you know, shaking in their boots about it. Like, kind of feeling like bad that they didn't appreciate what it was that they had when they had the chance. And I think they're looking at themselves in the mirror being like, fuck my life. And, damn, I definitely lost the chance to be with this beautiful, amazing woman or amazing person in my life. And they clearly had shit they needed to work out and they didn't. So guess what? They're stuck with themselves and feeling, you know, angry about it and throwing a tantrum. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what we get with your index messages. Oh, we also have you're rare. I feel like, again, like this person feels like you're rare. This person says, it also says love yourself first. So this person could be, maybe they were trying to love themselves first. I just think maybe they're like, there could be something about the timing wasn't right. I'm kind of getting like, with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, it just seems like this person might be busy, or this person's kind of like prioritizing other things. And if you're not a priority, pile 3, then it's just like, you know, you don't owe them to wait. And you deserve to be treated like a priority. And like, most definitely, even if they're working or not, even if they're busy. So we have love yourself first. This person could be observing you from afar. They could be like wondering what you're up to, or just like, you know, checking out, like they're watching you from a distance. There could be something about this person is reflecting on what their late night thoughts are about how maybe they sabotaged this relationship and they felt like they sabotaged. For some of you, this could be a very deep message, is maybe also pile 3. Take it if it resonates. But for some of you, this could also be that maybe you sabotaged partly the relationship as well. It could have been like a dual, like a mirroring thing, like the two of you both, like, you know, misinterpreted each other due to like feeling like, you know, letting your egos getting in the way. So there could be something about this person feeling like they sabotaged it because maybe they didn't prioritize you, and maybe because the deep down feeling of feeling neglected, like that's the reason why it also was like, you were like, no, I'm not going to wait around, and I'm not going to allow you into my life. But it could have just been a, you know, an understanding, like a situation that could have been, you know, communicated, but like there could be something about maybe reflecting on your anger towards this person, and maybe finding like forgiveness, or being like, you know what, you just weren't meant for me, and that's okay, because you didn't know how to prioritize me or value me, and I know how to value me, and I know how to set my own boundaries with myself to not let this type of love into my life. Like, you know those comments that people leave on like messages or like Instagram reels where they're like, praying that this love does not find me or something. Like I'm getting that for you. Like you're kind of like, you're done with like the games. And I was also kind of getting that with this, you know, it's like there's games. We have playfulness. How can I bring playfulness back into my life? And we have inner child. In your childhood, what did you not receive? How has this impacted you? So these would be questions that maybe their universe is asking you to reflect on, or these could be things that maybe this person's like wondering for themselves. But if you feel confident enough to, or not confident, if you feel comfortable enough to comment your answers in the chat, I would love to hear them and respond. So let's see what we get for the index messages. So what else is this person, what are their late night thoughts about pile 3? This person finds you to be very independent, very, very independent. And this person could really like that about you, is that how independent you are and you're not chasing after them. They're kind of like shook that you didn't chase after them. Like they're kind of like, oh, I'm so used to being chased after, but pile 3 didn't chase after me. Pile 3 doesn't give a fuck. Like pile 3 is not, pile 3 was the princess, the queen that I should have, you know, actually cherished, and I lost it. R.I.P. We have smarter, not harder. We have you are a gem. We have they can sense you're heartbroken. And then we have X came out too. It says, I was impulsive. It says, your drive is attractive. This person could be still attracted to you. This person can find you to be really lucky. This person can feel like you are very stable and that you're definitely making a big impact with your consistency and like making money. I just saw the money. It says stay on that grind, dream until it's your reality. And this person could find you like maybe you ended things very respectfully, this person could find you to be very respectful. So if you want to see what the 18 plus extended, what this person's thinking about you, like 18 plus wise, make sure to check out my 18 plus extended. It is linked in the description. But yeah, that is all I have for your reading. I hope that helped in any way, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!